Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a Keelgottime video, and today, because Keel's got some time, we're going to be reacting to There Is No Black and Brown Unity by that boy Antonio Speaks. So yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Let's go. Black and Brown Unity. You know what? I always say that I personally think, yeah, it was white people that done all the slavery and all of that terrible atrocities. But I think in today's day and age, bro, the Asians are racist, you know? The Asians are racist. Sorry. Like I think in this generation, I would say the Asians are more racist towards black than the white people. I would say that. But yeah, let's see Antonio's views on a big ass diamond earring, boy.
We have all heard the saying or phrase black and brown unity. This is when black people who have a very known history of oppression and Latinos who also have gone through oppression as well fuse together as one to take on white supremacy. This has never existed. What y'all have to understand is that a lot of these non-white people, they are completely fine with white supremacy as long as they are treated better than black people. And to my Latino and other non-black minority viewers, this isn't a shot at y'all. This is just me bringing up reality. While you may feel the way you feel and maybe align with me more, go ask your grandma, your grandpa, somebody in your family how they feel about one of their daughters dating a black person. I gotta blame white supremacy, but also I gotta blame y'all too. And even just to go further, bro, we can look at the mentality of a lot of Latinos. Let's go back to 1957. Now I want y'all to take a look at this man on the screen. This is Felix Tejera. He was the 25th president of the League of United American Citizens. In 1957, at the height of the civil rights movement, I mean, black people getting lynched, getting hosed down, all these types of things. Do you know what this man had to say for all of his Latino people? Let the Negroes fight his own battles. I don't think he's wrong. And this is actually the problem of a lot of black people. He essentially was saying, bro, y'all worry about your own shit. We got our own problems. And I understand that, yeah, man, some of y'all may have came to these marches. Y'all may have put your profile black when George Floyd got killed. But when it come down to the numbers and it come down to statistics, every single time black people see who really rock with them. A harsh truth that a lot of my black folks have to understand. We truly have no allies. Like, people may be friendly with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm friendly with it. I'm friendly with people. I'm a friendly person. A lot of people are friendly. But as far as them being our friends, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? We see who they align with, and that's cool, but don't be in our face playing that fake, you know what I'm saying, the unity shit. Because it's only unity when something.
I mean, there's not a lot of like Latin people, Latino people over here. Well, no, I'm sure there is, but like, yeah, obviously not as prominent as America, so I can't even really speak. Like, I don't have Nah, I don't have no Latino friends or nothing. Like, I don't really know any. There's not that much around the UK.
Something is happening. ICE is going crazy right now, and I don't support anything that ICE is doing, but I also don't support my people going out on the front lines when we tried to prevent the shit, right? You know what I'm saying? If I tell my son, one of my sons, right, the stove is hot, do not touch it. I touch it first. He see my reaction, it's hot. They want to still go on their own and try to touch it. Hey, that's you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to get burnt. It's a form of tough love. I want there to be black and brown unity, but it simply isn't any right now. Now, the reason for this video even coming about is because of a political group chat that was leaked in Miami. Majority of the people in this chat were Latino, Hispanics, Cubans, and they were just being racist to black people. No black people were in sight, but just had us on their mind talking crazy.
Abel Carvajal, who is the Latino for Trump, is part of the Miami, Florida group message that recently went viral for being severely anti-black. This is the most racist anti-black rhetoric I have heard in a while, and that's saying a lot. The group chat celebrates removing—
Hold up. We're gonna read it, but I'm gonna censor it very heavily. But this is insane, bro. I mean, just even in perspective, y'all. There's no black people in this group chat, black people minding their business, and these folks in here just thinking about us, talking shit about us, bro. Oh, this is crazy. He said,
how you even come up with this shit? Jesus! Bro!
Kill N-words, behead N-words, roundhouse kick a N-word into the concrete, slam dunk a N-word baby into the trash can, crucify filthy blacks, defecate in a, like, look at this, bro. A lot of these folks truly think they are white.
He said, launch niggas into the sun.
Damn.
Toss niggas in active volcanoes.
Damn.
Urinate into a nigga's gas tank.
Damn.
And then the next one gonna be report niggas to the IRS. Come on, nigga. You was being creative and to report niggas. Really? You was being so creative until then.
They want to be white supremacy. Like, this is
terrible,
literally
bro.
insane to me.
Terrible.
And I just want to bring up this point, y'all. The propaganda against black people is so crazy, man. We have never bombed.
Sorry. I just saw trap niggas in quicksand. Oh, this guy's doing it.
Anyone. We have never put nukes on into any country. We have never mass killed any group of people. We have never did any mass extinction of animals to people. We have the way that they hate us. You would think I don't know. I truly like seriously, y'all. Think about how bad the propaganda is against us. Historically, we haven't started any world wars. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Epstein files. We haven't did anything of that.
Talking about violence against the black community and talking about violence against babies. I do want to make it very clear, Abel Carvajal should resign. However, I have heard a lot of you call him Mexican, and I want to remind everybody that not everybody brown in the United States is Mexican. He is a Venezuelan. Now, not every Venezuelan is bad, but I do think the Venezuelan community should hold him accountable. And just to make it clear, he is not Mexican. Here is Mexico.
Okay, okay, I'm glad for him clarifying that, but it kind of still feeds into my theory, like the brown thing. Because brown is broad. You know what I'm saying? Now let's talk about Jasmine Crockett, man. She recently ran for Democratic primary Senate of Texas, I believe. Quote me if I'm wrong. But she lost. And the voting numbers were very telling, man. So on the screen right here, 61% of black people voted for Jasmine Crockett, which is, damn, bro. What's going on, black folks? I understand, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just vote because she black, but we got...
Oh, shit. I was finna ask that. She's black. Okay.
predominantly Latino counties. And this is where it just blows everything out of goddamn. 60% of Latinos voted for Tallarico. So this is what I mean, y'all. Whenever there is a chance to show off this black and brown unity, it falls flat every time. And even with the white folks, they voted at higher goddamn things for Jasmine Crockett. That is yo, that is crazy. And I want to kind of stand up for Jasmine Crockett, right? I feel like a lot of black folks, they kind of don't understand how this political shit works. I'm just understanding how it works. A lot of people say that she advocated for immigrants more than black people, and I can't attest to if she was or was not. But the way I look at it is like, bro, you really gotta play their game to be in their politics. If she come out and say, oh, I'm gonna support the black community, I'm gonna do this and that, X, Y, and Z, I feel like they wouldn't necessarily let her run that campaign strategy, or it wouldn't work. A lot of people were saying she was pro-Israel, and I mean, what politician isn't pro-Israel? I feel like they're...
Yeah, bro. When it's the Can I say that? I'll say that. Okay, when it's the people in charge of the world, running the world, bro. Like, if you're a politician, nigga, you better act right. You better, you want to keep the job, keep the money, better act right. You better say you like this, that, and the third, or you're out here, straight up. So, yeah, yeah.
using all these excuses instead of just stating the fact that she's a black woman. That's why y'all niggas ain't vote for her.
Reason why Barack Obama was the first black president of the United States is because he wasn't too black. If Barack Obama's mission statement was to
Right. If Barack Obama had my skin tone, he would not be. He would not have made it to president.
advocate for his community and only his community, he would have never became the president of the United States.
Facts, bro. Like I said, politics is a weird game. Because I feel like, I don't know, even black politicians, they can't really do what they want to do. It's going to be limits to it. You know what I'm saying? These are the same folks. Y'all have to have nuance with it, right? These are the same folks that killed all of our leaders. Anytime someone was making some movement, doing shit for black people, niggas took him out. I mean, every single time. And that's not even just down here, like Africa as well. Like the America CIA had their hands on all of the black leaders globally, bro.
Black Americans have gotten too comfortable, and y'all have forgotten that this is the exact same country that has beat, raped, and enslaved your grandmother and made your granddaddy watch.
If we have a black politician, I still don't feel like they're going to let them do anything. When we had leaders that weren't political, they killed them. So imagine a leader that was in politics. Do you think they're really going to let, like, y'all have to think, bro. This is where the real woke shit comes in.
Vicious sins and where mass of political leaders have said themselves that the biggest threat to America is the black man. So imagine how they feel when they see a black woman killing shit. Jasmine Crockett did not lose because she was not qualified. Jasmine Crockett did not lose because how she conducted herself. Jasmine Crockett lost because she was too black. This needs to be a lesson to my future black leaders and the black leaders in office right now. You will never make the progress that you need to make as a black professional, as a black leader, as a black business owner, as a black politician, being too black. Because your white peers, your Latin peers, your Arab peers, anybody else in America is going to see you as a threat. Because just how we see the power in each other as black people, they do too.
When you hear people say there's a literacy crisis, this is what they mean.
No. What do you mean?
They're not picking cotton, and Jasmine Dot Crockett isn't representing Texas. Functional illiteracy means you can read, but you can't comprehend words. You can't comprehend words written or verbal. What is going on?
Jasmine not going to Congress for Texas? Oh, Crockett. A girl can only dream. Listen, Jasmine, what was that one quote that you said? Let me think. Oh, yeah. We done picking cotton. You can't pay us enough to go find a plantation. Yeah, you remember that. I remember that. How could I forget? See,
What does that have to do with...
Right.
I'm confused. Explain. That's not a shot at immigrants or Latinos or Hispanics. What are you talking about? I didn't even know about this video. Hey, this is, like I said, bro, white folks are playing their face all day and be like, we don't like y'all. I want you to go back to your country. And they will sit up and still vote for these niggas.
6.5 million Hispanic voters in Texas, which is like the majority of the electoral vote here in the state. And you mean to tell me that you think that we're still picking cotton? Hell no, girl. Hell, and that's why you lost.
The guy she lost to, James Tallarico, I heard some positive things about him. I heard he spoke out against racism. So this isn't a shot at him. But like one of my main things was like people talking about how pro-Israel, you know, Jasmine Crockett was. When in fact, the James Tallarico dude, he sent money to Israel. So that means he pro-Israel too. They could care less about that. It's simply a black woman. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can challenge my opinion. I just want to say this, bro. I don't think black people should vote for just anybody black. Obviously, you got to understand policies. You got to understand what these people are going to be incorporating. But on the
don't be. This is another thing, you know. I know a couple people. I got some family members, and they're like very, very pro-black, and you know, I love it. I love to be pro-black for our community, but bro, if the I'm pretty sure I gave this story before when my uncle and the car wash. I got like is he a cousin, I guess? I guess I'd call him a cousin. He'd be doing car washes at his crib. People just pull up, get the car wash. But he's an older Jamaican man, so this nigga just takes long. He'll take a good 3-4 hours just to get your car washed, fam. Doing the absolute most. So my uncle was telling my other uncle, like, yeah, go to so and so. He be doing car washes now, you know, support the business, support black people, blah 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 blah. And my uncle was like, oh well, is he good? Is he quick? And then he gonna say, well, no, he isn't. You know, it's Pete, so he will stand there and talk to you for ages and blah blah blah. So my uncle was like, well, no, I'm not going to. And then, like, why the fuck? Why am I gonna? I love black people. But why am I going to go to the black person that takes longer probably gonna just piss me off and just do the most rather than the Asian man that are hustling out of the car park that get you shit washed 15 minutes, sparkling clean. That it don't make no sense. So yeah, as I said, as Antonio said, don't just go into something because it's a black person. Because I can't even lie, a lot of the time, not a lot of the time, I shouldn't say that, but there's sometimes you will be just disappointed and it will let you down. So yeah, don't strictly do shit just because it's a black person. Like, get a bit more understanding, especially with politics.
Other hand, white people, they vote this way. They had the one exception for Obama because he wasn't too black, but they are mainly going to vote for somebody that looks like them.
White Americans have voted majority Republican in every presidential election since 1968. And that's fascinating to me. What happens in the 1960s? We get a wave of progressive civil rights legislation. We get the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voting Rights Act of 1965, the Fair Housing Act of 19...
That's funny, bro, because in the 1960s, we started getting real rights. They was like, hold on. We need to get, like, you feel me? You see how they come together? Like, hell nah. Hey, bro, that's all I be saying. Black people need some type of unity. Whether you think, hey, bro.
And right then and there is when white Americans start a half century of consistently voting for Republican candidates in the presidential elections. Coincidence? Me thinks not. And you could argue that their mission since 1968 has been accomplished. They have done everything in their power to undo the civil rights legislation that we got in the 1960s. If I went back in time right now, plucked somebody out of 1967 and brought them to 2026 America and just gave them a visual outlook of what we're going through right now, what we're experiencing with the second Trump administration, they would say, what the hell happened? It's been 50 years. Think it'd be just white men leading that charge since 1968. But no, white women have been in lockstep right behind them.
Yeah, white women don't get enough flack, right? Because they love talking about going against the patriarchy. Women are oppressed, this and that. But y'all go and vote for Donald Trump. And you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, what the hell? Y'all talking about being oppressed and this and that. But you right there. You're birthing the oppressors. Like, you raising these niggas. So I have to hold white women accountable too, bruh.
2016, 53% of white women voted for Trump. In 2020, 53% of white women voted for Trump. And in 2024, 51% of white women voted for Trump. And again, I say, since 1968, white Americans have voted majority Republican. I want to ask you, why is that?
That's it for this video though, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know the comment section is gonna be on fire.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know you think down below, man. Jeez. Black and brown unity, yeah. Sounds nice, but yeah, like Antonio said, I think us black people, we're on our own with this one, man. We're on our own as usual. But yeah, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know anything down below. 2 videos dropping every single day, 5:15 UK time. So make sure you pull up tomorrow, because I'll see you then. Peace and prosperity. I'm gone.